space, the final frontier, and also the start of today's great adventure. Roadies, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Many thanks for being here for today's great adventure. We find ourselves at the Kennedy Space Center in Cape Canaveral, Florida. And it's a special week because September 12th through the 18th, it's $20 for Central Florida residents, and they're asking for a donation for canned goods, so we brought that. And so we are here at the Kennedy Space Center, and we're gonna see all the rockets and all the space stuff, and you, my friends, are coming with me. Let's do it.
1, 0, lift off.
So a quick walk through security, and we're in. Regular admission is $75. So what a great deal and a great cause. $20 if you're a Central Florida resident, asking for a canned good donation, so brought that. And we're gonna check out everything you have here. So let's go see all the cool stuff. We're in. And one of the first things that greets you when you come in here is the Heroes and Legends Astronaut Hall of Fame. And check out all the rockets. Give a quick panoramic view. It's a pretty big place. So this area is called the Rocket Garden. And there's a whole collection of different type of rockets.
But anyway, that is a Titan II rocket right there.
I don't honestly know the rockets. They're saying in the background what they are, but I have no idea. But I can envision like this being like a, you know, you have a flower garden. Well, this would be like a rich person's flower garden, like a Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk rocket garden they would have in their front yard. Very cool, these rockets. And there is our map of the facility, the Kennedy Space Center Visitors Complex. And adjacent to the Rocket Garden, if you're hungry, you got the Rocket Garden Cafe. It's not open yet, but it's opening soon. And check out this beautiful mural here of the International Space Station. And then it shows you here all of the countries that were involved in it. Well, hello there. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Very nice. Thank you. Have a good one. I don't know what that was, if that's a person or a robot, but that was cool. Going to the journey to Mars. And here is a Mars Rover prototype. I guess they'll be using this during their Mars missions coming up. I don't know, next 5-10 years exactly. I don't know when, but we might take a spin on that. And you know later on today I gotta stop in there. Maybe get Cameron or Alex something. And here's a picture of our solar system. And as you can clearly see, there's only 8 planets. I grew up with 9, but now there's 8. And check this iconic rocket out. In the middle is the fuel cell, or fuel storage. 2 rocket boosters on the side, and we're gonna go inside and see the Space Shuttle Atlantis. So iconic. 30 years of that, 1981 to about 2011. This was a mode of transportation to space. So fun fact about the fuel tank, it used to be painted white for the first year, couple years. Then they realized that they were wasting a lot of fuel by that heavy paint on there, so it took probably, you know, thousands of gallons of paint. Therefore, they stopped painting it, and that's why it looks like the orangish brown look. And this way to see the Space Shuttle Atlantis. Now, as you guys know or may not know, I grew up here watching these shuttles launch. You know, I live about 45-50 miles from the Cape here, and I've seen the tragedy with the Challenger explosion in '86. I was in elementary school. I watched it outside in the playground. I also remember the Columbia disaster in 2003. I mean, I had a real good connection with this stuff, so I'm so excited to see the Space Shuttle Atlantis. There's only 3 left. You got the Atlantis, the Discovery, and the Endeavor. And I believe one's in Houston, the other one's in Washington, D.C. Let's go see the Atlantis. And there it is. Space Shuttle Atlantis. Watch a quick video about the history of it. It took about 12 years to get this program going. And that is the actual Space Shuttle Atlantis. It's a space shuttle, not a rocket, because it came back as reusable. It used to land in California, and they piggybacked it on a 747. But then it started landing in Florida, which was cool. The only thing not cool was that sonic boom. You hear the big sound when it came back, and at 3 o'clock in the morning, not so much, right? But check this thing out. What a beauty. And inside this building, this huge building, there's all kinds of interactive things to do here. So I'll be getting busy doing some of that and record some of the coolest stuff. And here is a simulated inside of the shuttle. You can sit in here with the control pad and the control panel and stuff, and the controller here. I wouldn't know where to even start. And there goes some, how's that for rocket power? The engine. Here it is on the actual shuttle. The backside of it. So here's the backside of the Space Shuttle Atlantis here. And those are the heat tiles. And from my understanding, for the Columbia disaster, some of the heat tiles fell off during takeoff, and upon re-entry into the atmosphere, that's how it basically broke apart upon re-entry, because it's so hot and the heat tiles were missing, tragically. And there's some fun facts about the International Space Station. It's about size of a 6-bedroom house, and the weight of it. And then, I can't, I'm too big. But if you're a kid, you can run in or climb in. This is the exit here. But you can climb in here. It's a simulated, basically, space station. I guess I could fit in, but not today. And here is the Space Shuttle replica. It's 1/15th scale. And these are actual tires that flew on one of the missions here, so. What do you think? Put them on my Jeep or what? And here is the Astro van that took the astronauts, I guess from the building, wherever they were at, up to the launch pad. It's an Airstream. It's very nice. And then over here, you can practice landing the shuttle, docking with the space station, working the robotic arm, all kinds of stuff to do, all kinds of interactive things to do. Landing the orbiter, again, working the arm, robotic arm. So plenty of activities to do here. And here are all the shuttle names and pictures. I completely forgot about the Enterprise. I remember the Columbia, the Challenger, Discovery, the Atlantis, and when they were built also. So we saw the Atlantis, and then you have the Endeavor. And a picture of one of the spacesuits too. And here in the building, they also have a tribute to the Challenger disaster. All the astronauts, the fallen 7 astronauts aboard that mission. It was a very cold day that morning. Low 30s, and my understanding there was something to do with the O-ring, which I don't know exactly. I'm not a rocket scientist, but the shuttle blew up on its way up about 90 seconds into flight. And Chris McCullough was a teacher, and it was a nationwide search, and she won somehow and got the opportunity to go into space. Unfortunately, she never made it though. She was from New Hampshire. And here's behind glass is a piece of the Challenger right here, January 28th, 1986. And then on the other side here is the cockpit windows of the Columbia, February 1st, 2003. It's pretty heavy here. And this side pays tribute to the fallen astronauts on the Columbia disaster, which again, burned up upon re-entry into the atmosphere because of those heat panels that fell off during takeoff. That no one knew, obviously, that happened. And upon leaving the building, which houses the Atlantis, you exit out of a gift shop. And like I said, I'm gonna come back and check it out, but fairly nice looking gift shop. And lots of stuff, lots of decisions to make. Lots of choices. This one, however, will be an easy one. If you ever tried the freeze-dried ice cream, it's really good. All kinds of flavors and stuff here. So I'm definitely gonna pick up a couple of these. Astronaut ice cream, can't go wrong. So just so you know, when you get here, there's lots of shows, like Journey to Mars is a show, there's a astronaut training experience. A lot of it's interactive, so I'm trying to take you to things where that, like not shows, where I can actually do things and show you things. So, but there's plenty of stuff to do here, especially for $20. It was a great deal. And this place, Planet Play, is a big interactive playground for the kids. Unfortunately, my kids are in school today. And another great thing included in your price of admission is bus tours around the whole Kennedy Space Center. You get to see the vehicle assembly building, some of the launch pads. I've done it in the past before. It's really cool. I recommend it if you're here. And I just can't get over the collection of rockets they have here. I think it's so cool, the rocket garden. Besides going to the Atlantis building, it's probably my favorite thing to view. That bus ride is really cool too, though. And now we're in another building that has a whole bunch of more now rockets in the future of space travel. So again, here's the Artemis. This is the future of space travel. This one slows it down. And check out this rocket. This is a SpaceX one, which I believe is Elon Musk. It extends the whole length of the building. And there's the Boeing Starliner capsule. It accommodates up to 7 people in there. And it's gonna be reusable. And then here's the inside of the capsule. Some of it, you can simulate yourself in there and navigate through space. And I'm gonna step inside one of these older capsules here. Or at least I'm gonna try to. Houston, we have a problem. It's really tight in here. I would definitely be claustrophobic if I had to be in this thing more than a minute with this door not open. And they also have where you can chat with an astronaut here. It's a interactive talk with an astronaut. It's extra money though. It's 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. You can go right in there and chat it up. Today's astronaut is Guy Gardner. All right, we're finished here at the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Had a great time. Lots of interactive stuff, movies, exhibits, really cool things. I got the kiddies something. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't, please subscribe. And as always, take care, be safe. Until next time.